Yeah, whole Hawk Tuah girl. Yeah, we can get into that.
Yeah,
Wish I could get rich
it.
for just pretending to spit in a dick.
Didn't even pretend. Just said said she would. You know?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Would you now?"
And then
For all we know,
got
she
hyped,
did.
And then now her podcast is doing better than ours.
Welcome to Multiple Nerdgasm with your hosts, Matt, Luke, and Dan. Multiple Nerdgasm, your guide to all things nerdy.
And she's just scammed people out of millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did you hear
does she
about
have
this?
to scam people? Because according to this, people just on the street offer her money for her spit.
Ugh.
Whoa.
She was buying a hat, and the guy behind the counter was like, "Just the hat?" She's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'll give you $600 USD if you spit in this jar."
What the?
That's very strange.
So I don't know why she needs a scam, but let's hear it.
Well,
Well, see, now I don't trust her. Did she say this person did that, or is there any evidence?
Yeah, she said this, but no, yeah, it wasn't this guy going on all the talk shows going, "I gave her $600. I'm waiting for my spit."
Yeah, because she's also done a crypto scam now.
yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
some
I think,
By
question
crypto
as to whether
scam, do you
she-
mean a failed crypto enterprise?
Coffeezilla certainly thinks it's a scam intentionally.
for me, I
just
think
some
it is-
question as to whether she knows or knew.
I was about
that
to
it was a
say,
scam.
is she
She got-
smart enough for that?
she got paid for
don't
it.
know.
Like, she definitely got money, and I think she just
Well-
got a lump sum to market it be it. And
Well, I think her lawyer, her entertainment lawyer that Coffeezilla spoke to, I believe said she hasn't got anything yet.
oh, okay.
She's
Or,
supposed
nor
to get.
will she by the sound
She's
of it.
supposed to get money.
Yeah, I
and she
remember
hasn't
because he
gotten
did
any.
the interview.
I
It's
could be
just
wrong.
like it was meant to be like 140,000 like thing for
Yeah,
it.
I
And,
think he said she didn't get it yet.
okay, but
Which-
yeah, the
Ride the
people
wave, girl.
behind it, they made millions.
Yeah,
Okay,
just the
so they
fees
just
of-
wanted her
the
face on
transaction fees on this crypto coin were
But-
like almost $2 million or something, and they
Even
just
that-
get
Far
that.
out.
Even their presentation for it, that was going for people who don't know about crypto. They were going for normies because I don't know, smart people aren't not going to put money into this meme coin, which is the
I
new
would have
thing.
thought so.
So they're trying to get people who don't know about crypto and don't know about rug pulls to go, "Oh, this is a thing. I've heard about crypto," and then lots of people lose a little bit of money and they make millions.
Yeah.
How do we get in on that action? That sounds
Oh.
like a good
There was a
deal to be
12-year-old
part of.
recently that made like tens of thousands of dollars doing it.
A crypto scam.
Yeah,
Boogie did it. Boogie 2988 did it. What is it? You know that guy? Remember him?
Logan Paul's done
guy-
it a bunch of times. Jake
Yeah,
Paul's
yeah.
done it a bunch of times.
You know the guy who used to do the really really overweight guy who used to do
yes.
the character that would get angry and flip the table when he was playing board games and stuff.
Oh,
Remember him?
yeah.
Yeah, he just did a crypto scam.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
But
disappointing.
he had a good reason.
I like
It's
that
the thing
guy.
to do.
He had a very good reason.
No.
He's a fuckwit. That's the reason.
Okay. Yeah.
Very
fair
good
enough.
reason. He's
So
broke,
what is a crypto
but he spent
scam? You just
all his
sell
money on
crypto that
hookers.
doesn't exist, and then what's
no,
a rug
it-
pull?
it
You just
exists.
don't do it?
It exists. So you basically you give coins out to people you know, type of thing. You have a lot of coins, and then
So
you
we would all
release
have
it,
coins. Yeah.
and then people will start buying it, and then when
price
money
of it
starts
goes
going in,
up.
people just sell all the coins they've got, and so the money that goes in just disappears to the people who had coins to begin with, and the people who buy are left with coins that are now worthless. Because when you
Isn't
start
that
buying
called...
coins,
Hold on. What you're describing is insider trading,
Yeah.
and it's
Yes.
illegal.
It would be.
So
if
why is it not
wasn't-
illegal for crypto?
Because this is a crypto. It's unregulated.
crypto's not regulated, and that's the whole thing about why
so
people
it's not
love crypto.
it's not a scam, it's an idiot tax.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
But I think the SEC, when I was looking for something, I just saw that they're investigating it, and they need to start doing something about these crypto because
Yeah,
it happens a
it's
lot.
fucking-
Well,
Like,
but I mean, who
every
puts
week it
money into
happens.
something so unregulated, though?
Because
I mean,
some of them
people don't
do
know.
take off and make make
The-
Yeah, I
they've-
guess.
it's
But that's
literally
the
a thing
gamble,
now
isn't
where
it?
this like Haley Welsh, Hawk Tuah girl, all Boogie,
Matt knows her name.
Yeah, because I've been watching Coffeezilla. They get celebrities to do it because then they can say to their fans who don't know that
Yeah.
know.
any
And
better.
That's what they're looking for.
That's literally the scam is that they get celebrities to do it, and then they tell their audience goes, "Oh, I trust her."
I tell you, I trust her to spit on my dick, but I wouldn't trust her for financial advice.
I don't know. I'd trust her to do that even now. That
she
could be a
might miss
lie
it.
too. That could be a lie. That could be a rug pull. Pull my dick off. Who knows?
Yeah. It could have just been a bunch of her friends all pulling your dick.
Actually, I've got to check my crypto. I haven't checked in a while.
Bunch of crypto pros sucking me off.
Spitting on your
Get
dick.
out of here, guys.
Well, I know what the fucking thumbnail for this week's going to be.
Not boogie.
All right, let's do this. Copy that.
Spitting on your dick.
Ugh.
I'm going to check my
Hawk Tuah,
Dogecoin.
boy.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I check
have
my
Dogecoin, do
Dogecoin
you?
in a while. Yes, I do.
Mine
Do
got
you?
stolen.
I do
Yeah.
have Dogecoin.
How much Dogecoin do you have, Luke?
You're all about to find out. I don't know. Has Elon Musk been tweeting lately? Because that'll
Yes.
change it.
We can assume, yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you copy that? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
And this is
Copy.
a legitimate question while Luke looks for his wallet.
Why
Do
aren't
we
you
still
pasting?
call it tweeting? Is it called Xing now? What's the terminology?
I think it's posting.
It's
is what
posting
I
now.
landed on. Yeah.
Posting and But that
Everyone
you
still
could post
calls
on
it
everything. That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
It's not letting
Hey,
me.
let's take an established brand and burn it to the ground.
Yeah, no idea why.
But it's still working. It's still just a terrible. It's the worst place now.
It's kind of working. It doesn't
I
work
wouldn't
as
even
well
look.
as it used to. Like, I know people like to say, "Oh, he fired all these people, turned off all this stuff, and it still works." I mean, yeah, it kind of works.
Oh my god!
Luke's rich. Luke doesn't have to do this podcast anymore.
No. I still definitely need to do my podcast. But last time I checked, I had like $25.
Yeah.
I have $76 now.
That's a decent percentage
magic of-
increase.
of-
I've done
Don't-
nothing.
And listeners, if you like the sound of that, you're going to love Gasm Coin. Coingasm?
Yeah.
Coingasm.
Yeah.
Gasm Coin? What the fuck am I thinking?
No,
Yeah,
Gasm
Coingasm.
Coin is better.
Is it? And because the little, the 4-letter token could be Gasm.
Yeah. And if you spit on it, we'll give you a discount.
Or just Jizz. J-I-Z-Z.
Dogecoin is on the way up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, so is Jism Coin. What did you say?
Jism
Nerd Coin?
No,
What?
Coingasm.
Coingasm.
Gasm Coin was... it's early.
Let me write down Coingasm so that I can remember it.
And we can probably do it. There's a site just dedicated to meme coins.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be on that site. I want to be on whatever site the fucking Hawk Tuah Girls one is on.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We want to be under her. Right under there. While we're talking about scams,
Oh, we're on a
Red's-
boogie again. God damn it.
he's so heavy. I was reading this week that Johnny Depp impersonators are the most frequently... Well, Johnny Depp is the most frequently used celebrity from scam artists claiming to be a celebrity trying to scam people.
And with deep fakes and everything now, it's making it easier for them to do. Because there's actually a woman I'll watch on YouTube who tries to get in contact with the scammers back.
Right.
They come on video chats now, and there'll be like
Really?
a filter on to talk to go, hey, I'm definitely Johnny Depp. Yep, running in a little bit of trouble. Can you flick us a few $100s to help out?
Really?
Johnny Depp, of all people, they must have worked out, by trial and error, that for some reason people, A, trust Johnny Depp, and B, believe that he's in financial trouble.
Well, no, here's the
I
thing.
believe
They
that,
actually...
but I wouldn't send him money anyway.
It is a bit of a scattergun approach, and they do try different people.
bet they
She's
do.
got stuff from Johnny Farnham and stuff. That's reach
Farnham.
out.
I'd give
target-
John Farnham a couple of bucks.
God, you should try that with American
Believe it or
Media.
not, I had John Farnham on earlier tonight. I'm not joking. But
On this podcast?
Christmas carols, not. I wasn't listening to Whispering Jack or anything. Although that's a great album.
Or Sadie
voice.
Cleaning Lady.
Try and understand it.
Yeah, that's right. I'll say this though. If someone asked me what I did for a living and I said I'm a Johnny Depp impersonator, they'd be like, "Okay, mate."
Do you need some money?
I know these people don't really look like Johnny Depp. It's deepfakes, but at the same time,
it's weird. Sometimes you'll hear and they'll actually like get through to them, start talking to them, like some of the other scam ones when they get through. And these people just are so entitled and think that they're owed something because we're better off. That we should. If they get scammed, sucks. It's on us. It's our fault.
It's funny. You're basically just describing
here.
the subtext of Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, where Raskolnikov figures that he's a young student on the up. Why shouldn't he murder a cranky old lady and steal all her money?
That's scammers for you.
I'm just looking through
I think that's the tagline of Crime and Punishment.
I'm reading through it. There's 25 examples of this scam in here. Like, 25 people got scammed by somebody pretending to be Johnny Depp. And
But just to be clear, not the same person. Just multiple people trying to be Johnny Depp.
I guess, yeah. And this is just very sad.
And it is, you're looking at them, and it's once they
It's
get
all older
into these
people
hooks,
from the look of
they get them for a lot. Like
older, but not that old.
I was
In their
about to say,
60s?
too old wouldn't give a shit about Johnny Depp. It'd be have people just slightly older than us. Like the older of the Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Johnny
yeah,
Depp.
they're all like
The
60s.
boyfriend from the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
But look, they're making a fortune, and these are the ones that are reported.
And they don't even have to sleep with these old widows with money, you know?
Not
The way the rest of us have to get our fortunes.
But that is the other scam that's out there. The sort of the one they do where it's both men and women get done for this, where it's sort of like, reach out. I'm in love with you. I want this. Oh, I need you to help me get out of the country. I need you to send me money to help with this and that.
Like first-hand accounts of that happening to people. Like,
Really?
multiple. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
And they think they have a relationship with this person, which is probably just some
Accounts that
person
like,
who's got like
went
5
somewhere?
accounts going.
Not
I
just
don't
that
I'm
they
not going
got
to say who
approached.
it was,
No,
but
of course
I've met a human being who had that happen to his mum, where he went round and he said, "Do you want to go out?" And she said, "I've got to wait. My boyfriend's coming around. I owe him money." And he's like, "What?" And then
sorry, several red flags have just gone up.
And he said that she said that so her young boyfriend comes around. She doesn't remember borrowing the money, but he assures her she did, and they go to the ATM and she pays him back every week.
That is so fucked.
Yeah,
That is just so
Because that's not even doing it online. That's
so he called the police. The police came around and
that.
they said, "We think we know who it is. Actually,
right.
he's been doing that, so we'll get him." And he was like, "That's fucked."
I just to do that to someone like in
nobody
person
just does that
broadcasts.
once for a laugh.
No.
That's a fucking serial.
That's a grift.
repeat.
Yeah, he went to see this guy's mum and then a bunch of other people's mums.
Yeah,
Basically, his day is broken up into 15-minute
people's mums.
slots of mums. Yeah,
Going to the ATM with old women.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something
day's work
fun.
done for me.
Yeah, that's really fucked. I'm in a really shit mood now. Luke, cheer me up. Tell me about video games.
So, Indiana Jones comes out in Game Pass on Monday. I paid extra to get the deluxe version, but not the. I didn't pay for the full game. I paid. You can buy the deluxe upgrade, which gives you all the extras, but allows you to play the game,
But not the actual game.
Did it come with the
the
headpiece
game,
of the
though.
staff of Ra?
I know, but I do get.
You know what
Temple
that
of
is?
Doom Indy.
What? Oh, nice.
You get what?
I get Temple.
You got Temple of Doom indie, our favourite indie. Shirt ripped?
I don't know. I haven't actually. Yeah, shirt ripped.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I haven't actually put it on. But I'm actually liking it like a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
it's not. I can see what they've
The
done
skin or the game?
with the game.
That's his real life now, Matt. That's who he is now. This is the fake shit.
Finally have the indie body. Mm-hmm. That's why they went first person.
So you can look down. Can you just look down? Just look at the body.
Look at the body.
They should have gone second person. I want to watch him just fucking playing a game.
No, it's sort of. I could see what they've done.
I suppose
it's
movies
not,
are second person.
It's not Yeah, it's not running around shooting anything. It's more about.
Okay.
It's not stealthy as it is. It's at the moment. I've just finished the Vatican City.
Okay.
So and I don't know. It's just fun exploring and finding all of the different artifacts and the different things. You got to find books to upgrade. Little
everything
missions outside.
Described about this game sounds excellent. It's just that the footage I've seen seems a bit lame.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
I do feel bad about one thing. I'm coward punching a lot of people in the back of the head.
That's kind of his thing, though, isn't it? He does a lot of sucker punches. Not in the back of the head, necessarily.
I'll do it back of the head. But no, it's a lot of sucker punches. And like a fight, you might fight one or two people at once, unless you do something stupid and everyone comes running for you. But it's I could see why they went first person, not like a third person where you'd be running around shooting.
But you could still have third person.
I don't know. It just works. I think it works.
Okay, all right. I'll have to trust you.
Yep. We'll get it on Game Pass tomorrow.
Where is it set? As in,
1937.
where in time? Okay, so it's between the movies.
He's just...
You actually see him abandon Short Round.
No. But he does have... It does open... Can I spoil the start of the game?
Oh, please. I don't care.
It's
Matt,
just
do you
the
care?
start.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
You know how we said, like, it's going to be stupid you get chased by a boulder in this game at all?
It is.
You get chased by a boulder at the start. But it is a dream of the movie. So it's you going through the jungle. So basically the tutorial mission is you going out.
Raiders.
Is swapping it out and then get chased out by the boulder. So it does work. I like that.
But when you say it's a dream of the movie, you mean he's remembering that happened, not going, fuck, what a fucking dream.
No,
that wasn't real in my life.
Dream of that happened.
Yes, okay. It doesn't just uncanonize that
part where he's remembering Marion calling out to him and stuff.
Oh. And he's like, shh, your dad'll hear.
It's a dream where this weird guy, glasses and a beard, with like, are you sure she wasn't really young? George, fuck off, mate.
Yeah. I've got no jokes that are
too young to begin the training.
Oh. Yeah, that's an example of one of the jokes that I think is inappropriate.
Just quoting Yoda.
Yeah. So you rate this game?
I rate this game.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to look you dead in the eye, Luke, and I'm going to ask you: Is it nostalgia that's rating, and you're going to turn around in a couple of weeks and go, "I'm sorry, guys, this game was actually shit, and I just really wanted it to be good," or is it actually good?
I'm enjoying it, and I think I'll probably finish it tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm going to commit myself to try and finish it very quickly.
If this wasn't an Indiana Jones game, if this was, Sacramento Smith, would it still be a game you'd play all the way to the end?
Yes, because the stealth isn't stupid stealth.
Okay.
I hate stealth games. Like, I hate Hitman and stuff like that where, like...
fucking love Hitman.
You have to play stealth throughout to really enjoy it. This is... You try and be stealth. If you get caught, you got to fight 1-2 guys, and then you're back to normal.
I will literally just quit out of Hitman. If anyone sees me do anything, I'll be like, game over, start again.
I never got Hitman. I don't understand. Because you got to study it and you do
them.
Over and over. No.
I played the earlier ones. I haven't played the recent ones.
Till you get it just right. The recent ones are just... The thing about the Hitman games is you can't go back and play the old ones if you've played the new ones because they're very dated. But the new ones feel like the old ones felt at the time.
Sure, because I have fond memories. I think the first one, there's like the first mission is like a sniper mission. And I remember thinking, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah. That first Hitman game for the like PS2 where you're following you're in the Arctic, there's some research facility and you literally just fucking follow a guy into the men's room and just fucking garrote him while he's pissing at the urinal. I was just like, this is the best game ever made.
You're in.
Yeah. It's so true to life.
Yeah, that's what he was doing, Luke.
Yeah. I like to role play a bit when I play a game, Just layer a bit on top, layer a bit more story, a bit of backstory.
Well, speaking of
we're on
Hitman,
Xbox, I think...
Oh, okay, all right. I've got some Hitman news too.
Yeah, some actual
talk about this.
Okay, all right, you go first.
So the Xbox year in review has come out, and I do want to... I need you guys to go first, because I do want to... There's some percentages I want to look at, really.
All right, what do you want to know?
My percentages look really good. I'm sure yours look even better.
Because this year they've got, let's see how you stack up. You're in the top of players for time played, gamer score, and achievements unlocked. So what are we looking at?
Okay. Well, just top down, right? There's things that aren't really a giveaway. So my top played game of the year was Alan Wake 2. No surprises there to me or the listeners, I'm sure.
Yeah, mine was actually Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, which
I don't know
I've got
what
a
that
shock
is.
over. That's one of the Yakuza
It's a crypto scam.
Okay. Yeah. it's an online poker.
Yeah, that's why Luke's broke now.
And how long did you play that game for, Luke? Because does it say
I
how
played
long
for
you played it for?
85 hours.
The most you played a game this year was 85 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's more than my total time played this year.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah.
I played Alan
think
Wake
so.
for 300 hours.
Do you want to know how?
Oh, I played it
did not.
twice.
That's more than double the time I played it.
Do you want to know my
I
total
played it
time?
twice. Yeah.
1,369 hours.
Oh, man. You beat
Fuck me.
but only just.
How?
What?
My total time is 1,101 hours.
My total time is 78 hours.
This must be wrong. I
to
must
be
have left
wrong.
it on.
Yeah, you have to have left it on. There's no way you're up at the same level as me.
Because my total time playing Alan Wake is 39 hours. And I played the game once. And I was fairly thorough. That's all the DLC.
When I
well.
saw 300 hours, I thought to myself, that seems a lot.
Yeah, that something's not right. You must have left it on or something somehow, because
It also says I'm in the top 1% of this game's most active players, which if I really did play
That's
it for
possible,
300
though.
hours...
that's
like,
playing it twice. A lot of people still don't finish a game these days.
yeah, no, I'd believe that. I'm in the top 30% of people, like, for time played, like, total, up top. So that's, which surprises me, because I don't play that much. I don't have time to.
If this is to be believed, I'm in the top 3% for that.
Oh, I'm top 2%. I think something's skewed on your numbers. Otherwise, you're
What does
playing a lot
yours
more
say
games
under-
than...
on where
I did
you
play a lot
played,
more this year than I have in the past, but
Where you played, what is your stats on that?
all
Dan?
console.
Oh,
Console,
interesting.
1200 console, 137 hour PC,
don't you
4
play on
hours
your
mobile,
portable
9
thing?
hours.
Yeah, but that counts as console. It doesn't know that I'm doing that. My Xbox doesn't know that I'm doing that.
because it's streaming.
It just
Well,
streams to my
Yeah.
They
device.
do know you're doing it though, right? I would have thought it.
No,
would
I don't see how they can. It's like if
we'll
I plugged a second TV into it.
No, but it's through the Xbox app, isn't it?
No, I use a third-party app.
Oh, okay.
I have the Xbox app. I don't find it very good. I've got a third-party app that's better.
Oh, all right.
And that would stream just directly from the Xbox, not the cloud.
Correct.
Well, since it's not working, this is going to really upset me because...
Not working, or I'm better than you thought I was.
Well, how
It's
did you
one
go
of
for how did you go for gamer score then?
Oh, okay. Shithouse gamer score. Where are we? Scrolling down. Oh, gamer score 2,065. That seems a bit.
Gamer score 2,710.
Okay. 500,951. I'm in the top
Okay.
1%.
Yeah,
you
that's pretty good. Achievements achieved.
Achievements unlocked? Yeah, so how many did you go for achievements unlocked? Earned?
155.
Oh, I got 99.
I got more than your gamer score put together. 7,824 in just achievements unlocked. And top 1% again.
Oh, my top
Xbox,
game
why
was
are we
Alan
not
Wake 2
talking?
as well.
1,000 hours is not possible. There are 365 days in a year. If I played for an hour every day, that's only 300 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, there's days I play for more than an hour. But
I
there's
wonder
days
if,
I don't
because
play
you're
at all.
playing on the streaming thing, if it's just still active in the background or something. That could be
wonder.
what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on standby but not asleep.
Yeah, because
It has to be that.
There's no way.
And that would explain why Alan Wake playtime is inflated, because I played almost the entire second playthrough on my handheld.
Yeah. The second highest played game for me is Quantum Break. I played that for 6 hours. That's how little I play. That's how little I get to play these days.
Mine was Brotato.
Mine was Mad Max, because I tried to finish that. And
Mine's on there. That's on there. Wait, so how long did you play Brotato for?
43 hours.
Fucking hell. What is Brotato?
It's like, Vampire Survivors?
Yes.
It's like that.
Wait,
you're a potato.
You spent 2 days playing that. 2 whole fucking days.
Justification. A lot of that was just played when I was in hospital, because you don't have to think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then after that, Star Wars
I retract my mocking of you.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Okay, sure. No judgment. Whatever you like, mate.
I also finished Star Wars Outlaws this week.
Oh, and?
In 37 hours. They've made it better with the recent update.
I like Star Wars.
Yeah, right. So. It was on sale, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Under your in review, big kind of masthead here, it's given me a little what would you call this? A little moniker of what I am. Can you guys see that? What are you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm a night owl.
You play at night, I guess that means.
You prefer quests over objectives with a dash of magic and a good dungeon or 3.
Oh,
Don't know what that means.
That's not what I like.
I'm a horror hero.
Yes, I'm a horror hero as well.
There you go. I've survived every spooky jump scare and dreadful horror. I think because my top 3... Oh, you know what? It's not Quantum Break. I've just misread the way this is. This is actually... Okay. Top, Alan Wake 2. Second, Alan Wake Remastered. Third, Resident Evil 2. And then...
All sort of creepy games.
Resident Evil 2 I only played for 6 hours. That seems weird, but...
Did you finish it?
No, not quite. I got to the...
No, because it's not a... You don't explore. I mean, I guess you kind of do.
Yeah, I felt like I played it for longer than that.
Well, I mean, I pretty much guarantee I didn't play for 1,000 hours this year.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not as accurate as you want it to be. I'm sorry, Luke. I've taken the wind out of your sails with my inflated...
Did you get any rewards? At the bottom, there's rewards for games you love to play. Thanks for being a rewards member.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got rewards earned in 2024 is 4,225. And rewards spent is 547,000.
Oh,
5,000.
Mine's earned 75, spent 0. How do I spend my 75 rewards?
You've nearly got enough for a $25 credit.
Oh, okay.
$25 credit's about 18,600 or something.
Yeah, that's what I use them for. Just a gift card. Usually, it's in my case, I think it's like a $5 or $10 one every now and then.
But there's a limit to how many you can claim, and that's actually why I've spent more than I've earned this year, because I get to about October and I reach the cap of what you can spend. So then I just keep accruing points until December, and then the 1st of January I can just get a couple $100. I don't
It's just occurred to me
how much it cost me.
You know how when you turn your controller off, say you flick the battery out of it, right?
Sure.
And it just goes offline, so your game automatically pauses no matter whether the game has a pause mode or not, right? I bet that's what's happening with my handheld. I bet when I button off my handheld, I'm not actually exiting the game.
Yeah.
It's just going into...
And because you've got that
mode.
third-party app that's sort of connecting to your Xbox, it's not going sleep mode or shutting off.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. There you go.
But you did
Because I am using the Xbox app, so I bet it just shuts it off.
It
when
just
I'm done.
knows. Yeah. I should probably do that, because it probably just means my Xbox is constantly running.
Yeah. Does yours... Okay, so you got a third-party app. I think... Possibly I know what it is. It might be the same one as... Because there's a PlayStation one as well. That There's no. I'm not going to bother booting up my thing. But I wonder if it's the same one I have, but haven't used.
It's called XBX Play.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Because it's PS5 Play is the other one I've got. I think it's called that.
Right.
And because the official
I might
PlayStation
get that and I'll
one's-
just connect to your PS5.
Sure.
Probably could.
Yeah. No, Jenna's been playing.
We'll tell her to fucking
the
get
new
off.
God of
I'm going to
War?
be playing it.
The new God of War, not new anymore, but the more recent God of War.
Ragnarok?
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Game I'd really love to play, but I can't justify buying a PlayStation. And I wouldn't play it
PlayStation's
anyway,
getting
even
some
if I
use now.
did. I'm happy about that.
I would love to be able to play more of the VR stuff because it's so good, but it's just I can't take up the whole living room just to sit there completely isolated from the whole world. Like I'll just be sitting in the middle of the living room while my family's around.
I'd love to try.
Very strange.
VR headset again, but it just takes so much space to really enjoy it.
Sure. Yeah. That's what I mean. I'd have to literally inconvenience everybody in this house and ignore them at the same time. It's like
Why they then make fun of you while you're
sure. Oh, my daughter would not have that. She would be like, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dad. Let's play ball catch.
Yeah.
ball catch.
Yeah, she loves ball catch.
Okay.
Do you just mean catch? Like throwing a ball?
With a ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Ball catch, yeah.
Ball catch, yeah, fair enough.
She loves ball catch. I don't know why.
Are there other different types of catch you play? And she has
Come to think of it, my
No.
daughter thinks all games are basketball, so
Yeah.
we could be playing tennis and she'll be like,
Lyra,
I'm gonna
every
do
day.
basketball.
Dad, do you want to play ball catch?
Hmm.
I'm like, sure. Why
You're
not?
an American dad. You need a mitt, and you
She's
need
got
to
one.
be.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah,
one.
there you go. Well, there. That's what you're meant to do. Then she knows it.
Yeah.
Harper did something fucking hilarious this week. It's in it's in here down under segments. I put it in because I didn't want to forget. It says an anecdote about a door, right? So-
Wall and door.
Yeah, about wall and door. Yeah.
Cool.
No, she has recently been very aware that there's some things that she has been doing that still feel babyish, and she doesn't want to be a baby. She wants to be a big girl, right? And it's great because like I'm pretty laissez-faire about most developmental stuff. I feel I've never seen a 25-year-old man with a dummy, so like I figure everyone gives them up eventually, right? She had hers for ages, and then
Yeah,
one
so
day
do.
she was just like, Dad, babies have dummies. Big girls don't have dummies.
Just hand it over.
Great. Yeah. Same thing
now
with
Dan
now,
uses
you know what I mean? Yeah, now I use it, right? I'm trying to bring it back for middle-aged men. It's a new thing.
Because you're not 25 anymore.
Yeah, that's right. So I need a little something for my oral fixation. And this fucking Hawk Tuah girl will
little
not
Hawk
sell me
Tuah.
her spit. Yeah. She'll buy my hats, but that'll be it. And you know, other things too, like with the nappies and stuff, it's like just like big girls don't wear nappies. And I'm like, right. So anyway, we're in the backyard earlier this week, and when I'm in the backyard with her, I kind of take a little. I can kind of only half watch her because there's very little mischief she can get
She's
up
not
to
going
out
anywhere.
there.
Yeah.
She can, it's all fenced in. She can play in the garden. She can walk on the grass. She can go in her cubby, right? So I'm reading a book on the patio, right? And then she comes around the corner carrying the fucking door from her cubby house, which she has obviously somehow dismantled, removed, right? And it's a little door, but she's a little person, right? So it's just like struggling to human.
Sure.
She walks past me and starts like trying to get into the house, like the door, and I'm like,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? And she looks at me dead seriously and goes, big girls don't have doors on their cubby houses. Only babies have doors
babies.
on their cubby houses.
Is
And
that
she's
a
trying to
thing?
she's just making these associations of things she had when she was a baby that she just shouldn't have.
Don't want that
because she's a
anymore.
big girl.
But she still needs the
So-
cubby house.
She needs the cubby house, but fucking big girls don't have doors. fucking bizarre.
Doesn't remove the door from the house or anything yet.
Thankfully, no.
That comes later.
Mm-hmm.
Girls don't have doors.
Yeah.
All right, where should we move to next? Should we?
Well, I can tell you about
the thing.
I want Hitman news, and I want a jingle for it.
Oh God! Did you guys hear about this? Is this all over the news
No.
there, like it is
No.
here? Oh man, this is all over the news.
No, but I didn't know who that hot congresswoman was that you love to talk about. So
So there's in New York.
my feed's just all Jordan Peterson these days.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So in New York the other day, the CEO of a health insurance company called United Healthcare was fucking gunned down by somebody.
Yeah. Right.
And you can
Killed?
see the surveillance for. Oh, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Guy,
Yeah.
hood, mask, with a silencer with subsonic rounds,
What?
right? That apparently when you fire, it's not enough force to make the gun, do the I don't know about guns. It doesn't like reload the gun. They kick back and then the next round goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that manually.
You have to
because
manually
there's
do it each time.
Subsonic rounds, and looks fucking pro. This guy just like 3 times
Probably is pro.
goes off on a electric bike, right? There's a manhunt ongoing for this guy.
Because he cares about the environment.
Yes. So there's a manhunt, right, for this guy now. And people are saying at this point, he's fucking gone. He's left the country.
Yeah,
He
he's in
knows
Mexico.
what's good for him.
Yeah, 100%.
He's out of here.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
And not only that, this I don't condone murder, but if you're going to do it, make it a cool movie style, like Columbo murder, right? This guy wrote on the fucking bullet casings, the 3 bullet casings the police found had the words delay, deny, defend written on them, which is the title of a book about how health insurance companies try to get out of claims.
What,
And
say
so
the
now-
words again. Delay, deny,
delay,
defend.
deny, defend.
Oh,
So
fuck.
you delay paying it out for as long as possible, deny that you did it, and then
Yeah,
Deny responsibility.
Defend legal.
Yeah.
And then the guy wrote him on the fucking bullets that he shot him with. And then,
You
like,
so know that this guy has lost someone very close to him because of
Yes.
this. Yeah.
yeah. And,
Or the guy who paid him has.
well, that's possible too. Who knows? But
But not with the payout from the insurance company.
they're not.
presumably.
But and it's brought up all that stuff. Like people, like obviously, most people are like, well, you shouldn't kill people, but fuck that guy.
But that
like,
was
the
pretty cool,
sentiment
and that
is
guy
just
sounds like a fucking
interesting.
villain.
Yeah, the sentiment is interesting. Like because the police offered like a 10 grand reward for information, and like.
No.
I think universally on Reddit and on
Everyone's
X
like,
everyone's
Just
like,
don't say anything.
that doesn't cover my deductible, mate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all little jokes like
exactly.
that. Like, yeah, that's
That's funny.
Because it's the weird
So-
thing about America, like you need health insurance to have anything, but they are not the best at.
no. And this company
money.
in particular has the highest rate of rejections of claims
Right.
in the world. And then so people are like, yeah, it's that's almost certainly why.
It's basically somebody shot Darth Vader and no one
Kind
gives a
of, yeah.
shit about it. Yeah.
Well, it's tough, right? Because I mean, he's the CEO.
He's just a businessman. He's got
Like,
nothing to do
I
with
guess
it.
I don't know personally how responsible he is for any of that.
I guarantee
sure.
he's up there and we need to make more money.
Probably.
Well, that's
Yeah.
his one job, but I'm sure he doesn't
Yeah.
say fucking deny everyone's claim. and
Well, there
delay
was a
everyone's-
story going around now that they actually they have some AI system designed to creatively deny claims or something like that.
Jesus.
And like, it's brought up a lot of stuff about just healthcare here. Actually, some scary stuff because people are telling stories about how like, like it sucks here in the US with healthcare. And like, as in genuinely, I'm like, fuck, that's a bit scary. So somebody
Yeah, right.
has, Crohn's disease and their medication was only covered for a year because they were told after that it's like palliative care.
Oh shit! Right.
Because it's like, well, he's not going anywhere, is
Probably
it?
going to die. Yeah.
Like, yeah, in 30 years,
Yeah.
he'll
Right.
be dead. So why would we bother paying for it? Like,
How is that?
yeah,
And
it's fucked up.
and
But
the
do you
reason
get
why-
30 years worth of palliative care? Like,
It's just they just try and get out of it.
It's rigged to not.
But then also the
Well,
reason
yeah.
why the medication is so expensive is because of insurance that pays for
Yes.
it.
Well, someone said they broke their leg, but because they were in another state, the insurance wouldn't cover it. $125,000 worth of hospital visit for a broken leg, not covered,
me.
and bankrupted him.
State to state, America is so fucked.
Yeah. So it genuinely scared me a bit reading all this stuff, and I was thinking, fuck, I need to understand the terms of because I just assume, it's like Australia, but I had to pay more for it. Apparently, it's fucking not.
Yeah, nothing like it.
Like, I know I've heard stories like people getting denied. Oh, you didn't tell us that you had this thing many years ago, so because you didn't tell us this, you're not covered for this now. Whereas in Australia,
they will apparently do anything to get out of it.
Right, we've got a waiting period, so you can't go to stop people getting health insurance just when they get. But after you've done your waiting period, you've got health insurance now. You're covered.
Yes, that's right.
Because I often think if I ever got seriously ill, I'd come back,
move back
to Australia or pop over to England
or
something, right?
Well, half the reason we came back to Australia when we did was because we wanted to do IVF to have a baby.
Sure, right.
And you can do it in Singapore if you got the money.
Yeah,
but it cost us a fraction of it to do it in Australia.
Yeah, right.
Because all of the little incidental things are just covered under Medicare. I mean, you pay your specialists, sure, but all your other hospital visits and stuff are just...
Yeah, because I had minor surgery when I was there. I didn't pay anything for it in Australia. I wonder what the fuck it would have cost me.
Did you get it lengthened or shortened?
I think you know quite well what I had done to it, Danny.
Nothing minor about that surgery, man.
But yeah, so this guy...
I knew a guy who was an
found
executive at a insurance company, right? So you guys remember when I had my ill-fated North Pole expedition?
Yeah, yeah.
So when I was fucking trapped in the Arctic for 3 weeks or whatever it was, ended up being that I was there, I got to know the guys I was there with very, very well.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, and they were... yeah, that's right, there was a lot of that. But you froze as soon as you spat it.
Just rubbing shards of ice.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Spit on it again. Oh, I don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Anyway, the company paying for us all to be there was a insurance company. So it was the executives of that company. But one of them was telling me, because we were just talking about, like, why did you get into insurance? Like, you don't seem like an evil cunt to me, But he was saying he used to be a cop, and he said the first day he had to knock on somebody's door and say, your son has died, right? Cops have to do that. He was like, I don't want to be a cop anymore. I'm gonna quit. That was enough. He couldn't do it. He realized it wasn't for him. Yeah, but he was also like, I want a job where I'm knocking on someone's door to say, guess what? We're going to help your son.
We brought him back from the dead.
Yeah, or at least giving you some cash for him.
Sure.
So...
So you went in with good intentions and then just became evil, or...?
Well, I don't know. He was a nice guy. Actually, in the end, they tried to stiff us on the bill for that. So, but it wasn't...
And then he mysteriously got shot. By
by me.
But yeah, so as far as I know, they haven't caught this guy. They did say last night they maybe found his backpack in Central Park, but I mean,
good luck. He's not in Central Park anymore.
Yeah, he put it there 2 days ago. So
I was looking at this. They have released a photo of what they believe who they think.
Yeah, but have a look. Right, this has been on Reddit too, and I'm confused by it. They've released a couple of photos, and they don't look like the same person in the photos. I'm so confused. Like, I mean, I don't doubt the cops also have noticed that doesn't look like the same person, and there's probably a reason that they're releasing them. You know what I mean? Like, they don't tell you everything, obviously. It's just very... I'm a bit like, oh, that's not the same guy. Surely they know that. It's not the same guy. He's not wearing the same jacket. It is another man with a hood up with a thing on, which is a bit suspicious. And then so now there's this theory... Well, there's this theory floating around now that maybe there were, like, decoys.
Oh.
Or, like, was this a big thing? Like, this is a Reddit theory, not...
Yeah.
But
I like it, though. Everything is still just
maybe
a cinematic...
this was a big organised thing, where, like, they had decoy
Thomas
people
Crown
around.
Affair. You seen that movie, Thomas Crown Affair?
It's with Pierce Brosnan, right?
Yeah, he steals a painting from an art gallery, but he's got a trench coat and a bowler hat, but he hires guys in trench coats and bowler hats to stand all over.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So instead of hiding, he becomes very conspicuous. You're looking for this,
right?
And then they can't see him.
That's very cool. And this guy had a Peak Design backpack on in the footage. Of the,
is it
surveillance
nice?
footage? Yeah, very distinctive backpack. Actually, I've got one too, but different color.
But anyway,
I assure you,
I've said too much.
I assure you, different color.
Like this, he shoots, spotted on a bike, goes through the park, gets out of the bike, gets on a taxi, gets out of the taxi, goes to a bus, never seen again.
That's like fucking Oswald shit, though. Except didn't get off the bus and shoot a policeman.
Yes.
And then go and hide.
Wasn't silly enough to do that.
Yeah, to draw massive attention to himself and commit other crimes while trying to escape
and then
from one.
Sit in a movie theater and wait for the cops. Yeah, fascinating stuff. And then because they were like, oh yeah, there was someone in a Starbucks, so he was. They think this is all questionable whether this is even the same person. They think maybe he went into a Starbucks beforehand, bought a bottle of water, and then they said they got DNA from a bottle of water that was found at the crime scene. And I'm like, there's no way he left a bottle of water at the crime scene.
Yeah.
Either that or he's on the bus.
That's a stretch. We think the suspect drinks water.
Yeah.
And so if you see any water in New York City, then...
let us know with swabbing water bottles that we found in the bins.
Come on. Everyone's got a water bottle. Fuck off.
Yeah. But imagine that. You're like on the bus and you're like, I've done it. And you go to grab your bottle and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But then they were saying too, like, even if he did, he's got to be in the database for them to even
for that to
even matter. Otherwise, they've just got DNA for some random person that they don't know who it is.
I mean, he's definitely insured by that insurance company. I think we can make that assumption.
People were joking on Reddit saying like, we can narrow it down to males 30 to 50 years old who were denied claims by United Health. That narrows it down to several million people.
Right? Yeah.
that this company fucked over.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we've got to remember, it's not just him being denied a claim.
Yeah, right. A loved one, probably.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
Much more sense, yeah.
Especially with the what's on the casings.
Yeah, so you basically got to look for someone who died, who has a brother or a son.
And like I said, I don't condone murder.
Still millions. Yeah, still millions of people.
Like, I don't condone murder, but when I read this and I read those details about the bullet things, I fucking got goosebumps. And I was like, that's a legit murder. Like... Like a movie murder.
How well carved were they? Like, should we be...
I don't know.
Asking questions at, like, Mr. Minute engravers? And I want the next bullet to say, deny.
Is it safe to use one of those little...
I wouldn't
on a
be.
bullet?
Yeah, on a bullet, yeah.
I probably wouldn't
Well, at first, too, I was thinking, like, he wrote it on the casing. He should have written it on the actual bullet, so they had to dig it out of him before. But I'm like, you can't. You only see the little tip of the bullet.
I think they disintegrate. Yeah.
Do what bullets
I don't know
do.
about these
We don't know guns either.
No, I know nothing about them. You can't prove I do. Can't spell either.
Dan, are you saying I wrote on the wrong one? Yeah. I wasn't trying to write deny. I was trying to write Denny's because I love Denny's. Meet me at Denny's.
Yeah. Anyway, if they ever catch him, I'll update. But at this point,
please do. I want to know everything about this.
I have a feeling that's not happening, but we'll see.
It's nice that murder made the news over there for a change, though.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, 2 kids got shot at school the other day too.
Oh, that's
didn't make the news.
No.
Didn't hear about that one either.
I did see it. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, someone pointed out that it's interesting that this fucking guy that everybody apparently hates is all over the news, and we're not talking about these poor kids who got shot.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it just happens so often.
It just happens every day.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
it's not even news anymore.
Someone probably got killed in Sierra Leone today too, but they don't put that on the news.
Yeah.
Well, like, one person gets murdered in Australia anywhere, it's over the news.
Man, I don't know about you, Luke, but I've been watching the news this week going, fuck, things are getting shit. Like, there's fucking arson, there's murder.
Being an old man, Dan.
True.
kids are all over his lawn.
Did we find anything about...
the murders in Cambridge Park?
Yeah.
Done by the son.
The son.
The son murdered his parents.
Ra
his
came
parents.
down from heaven and murdered them.
The son. Soul. They were burned.
It was
to
actually
death.
skin cancer that got him.
Yeah,
It was
in the end. And they went up to the roof to die together. Ironically, in the very son that had... No, seriously, the son fucking killed him.
The son killed
Do we
him.
know him? How old was he?
He was 30. He was younger than us.
Yeah, right. Fucking hell. Do we
I mean,
know
why did he do that?
Name
Yeah.
didn't ring a bell.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. I'm going
Bored.
to guess
It's nothing to do in Cambridge Park, Matt.
Yeah.
What are you going to
fair
do?
point.
he probably just... my personal thing, he probably just got sick of working there. His parents thinking his parents had all the money and him not having enough and wanting more.
So I just don't think that
Luke-
would drive me to murder them.
Luke,
to be honest,
Luke knows as much about this murder as you know about the other one, Matt.
On the Eagle.
This is just my opinion, but I knew he worked there. He was fucking sick of it.
Yeah, he got sick of him fucking pushing and pushing.
Luke, did you work at a fish and chip shop in Cambridge Park without telling us?
No, I would never work with food. It's one of my things.
I wouldn't
Your
eat food you
officer,
would handle.
I would never work with food.
Yeah. I'll rest my case.
I wouldn't work with it. I wouldn't murder near it.
I didn't put this in the spreadsheet because it was clearly fake news, but I'm not sure. I mean, not fake news as in it was a made-up story. It's just that there was no weight to the story. Evidently, you mentioned Nordberg last week, Matt. Evidently, the Juice's former bodyguard reckons he had a taped confession from OJ saying, "Yeah, I did that murder."
But he lost it, or...
No. They raided him to try to find it, and there was nothing.
So he was just making stuff up,
Bullshit.
trying to get money.
I guess so.
Oh, I lost it.
Lost it.
It's somewhere in me.
But can't you just, these days, just store it online somewhere?
In the cloud.
Yeah. Come and
Google
read
Drive.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, get a warrant for Google. A warrant.
Warrant for Google, yeah. We're just going to go through every bit of data on those servers.
God, I dread to think how much data is on there.
I watched a couple of things this week, and I realised I accidentally themed them. But you can guess what the theme is. I've been watching The Man in the High Castle. And I watched and I watched The Keep.
So, listeners who haven't put it together, the theme, of course, is the Nazis.
And I've been watching The Man in the High Castle. God, it's so good. Such a good show.
It is good.
I watched all of season 1 again now. Excellent show. And then I genuinely didn't even think about it. But something
And you were like,
prompted me to think, I should watch The Keep. I know I've
now-
done that because
You were like, God bless America.
because you had told me about it in the past, Dan, and so I'd marked it down to watch.
Yeah.
And so I watched The Keep.
Because
and then
when I
about
heard
halfway
about
through,
it,
I realized,
I couldn't believe-
it's the Nazis again. I've themed my week by
Halfway
accident.
through. Fucking the first shot is fucking tanks.
No,
coming
but
through
no,
it.
I know, but I
Oh,
realized
yeah, I see.
that like I was because this reminds me of I've done that, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I'm
I've
sure
just
you were
watched Nazis
very
all week.
upset about it.
Nice
No.
boots.
I just realized that's why I thought of this movie.
Yeah. You were like, I really like Gabriel Byrne's haircut there. Reminds me of...
He looks quite striking in it. Like I've never seen him
in
look
his,
like
in his
that
Hugo
before.
Boss. No,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. Say what you
No,
want
so-
about the Nazis. They looked damn good.
What a movie! It's it's interesting. It's a horror movie, I suppose. And I guess we could do spoilers because it's fucking 40 years old.
Yeah, at least, yeah. 83,
It's about some
I think?
Nazis in Romania. Yeah, 83, I think it.
Cleaning up.
In Romania, there's like an old keep, which is you don't really see what it is. I don't think it's just a big building,
A fort of some kind.
Yeah, and there's spoilers. There's a golem in there, an old Jewish golem who starts killing all the Nazis, and they bring in this scholar. It's played by what's his name? Gandalf.
Sir Ian McKellen.
Sir Ian McKellen, who's like a Jewish scholar, to come in and try and figure out what's killing them. And and he
teams up with him and
befriends. But but then
yes,
there's a twist, which I won't ruin in case you want to watch it.
So it's directed by Michael Mann, right? Miami Vice fame, right? Heat, The Insider, and then this weird, bizarre horror movie.
It's really weird. It's really like in a good way. It's like
but the thing is, like,
shot, and
I love it, but I wouldn't necessarily be able to say it's a good movie or recommend it to people.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe because Jenna was stayed at Jordan's because she was at a conference down in Newport, and so I watched it that night because I was like, I don't know if she liked this, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't try to get her to watch this because I don't think.
This is not a.
It's just very it's very weird. Like it's more. It reminded me of in a way when I watched Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Yes,
where I was like, this is not. And no one else should watch this. I'm just going to enjoy this, and then it's a me movie.
And enjoy it in the same way as you enjoy going to an art gallery. You know, I don't have to understand everything I see.
Yeah, the plot.
I'm just going to enjoy the.
Because what's that guy who's not David Carradine shows up?
Yes. Oh yes.
And then he's just banging Ian McKellen's daughter, and I was like, "The fuck is going on?" You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
visually, this is amazing.
Character and subplot didn't really even need to be in the movie.
No,
in my opinion,
because he just rides up at a bike at one point, and the Nazis stop him.
Doesn't need an
action hero. Fuck off, and his eyes glow, and they all go. And I was like, "What is happening?" Like,
it's quite an old movie. I didn't know this. 1983.
83. Yeah.
And it's got a lot of people you'd recognize in it. Like famous, like people that I'd be like, I wouldn't expect them to have done a movie like this because it is strange. And I read, because I looked up afterwards some stuff about it. Apparently, Michael Mann kind of disowned it because his original version of it apparently is like 210 minutes long, and the studio was like, nah, mate, and they cut it down to what it is.
Yeah, there's no way back then you're getting a 210-minute horror movie.
But it did feel to me like it was like I was like moving too quickly, so that makes sense to me. Where I was kind of like, why? Okay, I'm just going to accept that happened. Whereas I feel like I could have spent a bit more time on that. But yeah,
so there might have been a reason why that guy was banging his daughter.
Well, because literally what happens is then she's in the keep with her dad. Some of the Nazis try to have it off with her and get killed by the golem, and so then the Gabriel Byrne is like, he's like an SS officer. He's like, no, you're going to stay in the village. You can't stay in here. It's causing problems. Sends the daughter to the inn in the village, and the innkeeper says, yeah, I've got a room for you. They go in, and that character is in there. That man, whatever the actor's name is standing in the room, and the innkeeper goes, sorry, mate, this room's taken. And she goes, no, it's fine. And then they're just having sex. And I was like, that moved quite quickly. Like,
yeah.
Like that's literally what happens.
Scott Glenn, by the way.
Scott Glenn, right. From Backdraft and
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah,
he literally looks exactly the same as David Carradine to me.
Like, he does look exactly like David Carradine.
I have to check.
When you said not David Carradine, I was like, no, it is David Carradine, isn't it? No, it's not.
They look exactly the same to me. I have to check. Every movie I have to check who it was.
So, Matt, I don't want to blow your mind, but I've just become aware that there's a tabletop game based on this.
Is
movie.
there? Interesting. That could be fun.
Okay.
Oh, one other thing I want to mention in it is the visual effects are fantastic.
Yeah,
and to the point where I was like, how the fuck did they even do that? Because the golem is smoke at first and kind of slowly over the movie starts to have like a corporeal form, but that like halfway through the movie it's like a mix of both, and there's a sequence where it's walking around and it carries the daughter at one point, and I'm just not quite sure how they did that in 1983. The effect is very, very interesting. Like it looks amazing. I was like, fuck, how'd they do that? Yeah, it's like a big thing with smoke all around it. Like I'm assuming it's just a blue screen or something, It just, I don't know. I was like, fuck, that looks rad.
I've also just found out it's based on a novel called The Keep, which is part of a 6-novel series.
Oh,
And now I'm
interesting.
quite interested.
I know what you're going to be reading next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool movie. Not for everybody.
Definitely not for
It's
everybody.
very strange, but like I said, beautiful.
It's a hidden gem.
Yeah. It's
But only if you're-
towards the end, Gollum goes a bit nutso and kills all these Nazis, trashes all their stuff, and the whole end sequence is shot.
Killing
with
all
just-
these Nazis, you heard it. Matt's like, that's nuts. That is nuts.
Yeah. How could he?
I've stopped watching The Man in High
Yeah,
Castle after
I know.
season
I was
1.
like,
and
why
end
is
of
the
season
Gollum
1,
the baddie?
end of season 1, Rupert doesn't kill Hitler. Happy ending. I just stopped watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shots where it's just, the smoke everywhere, and there's like, trashed Nazi vehicles and stuff like that, and there's like a Gollum, a fantasy Gollum with all these
and all this just
incredible.
lit by one massive backlight through the smoke.
It just looks incredible.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Yeah. Good.
He want to watch it.
I mean, you do like 80s
It's-
bizarre. It is worth watching.
And it's like you said before,
Once
they were
you've
very
watched
well dressed. Like
fucking
the costumes,
Top Secret.
like it just looks incredible. Like, yeah. It's like, say what you want about them, they looked incredible.
They did. They look very good.
Nazis.
They had a good tailor and good barbers.
Yeah.
That's why
They're all
they
in
also look
incredible
like
And
shape.
arguably,
Wow.
it cost them because they froze to death in their beautiful Hugo Boss uniforms.
That was the
Luckily,
lucky
they
ones.
froze to death. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I watched some things this week too.
9.
What's in the barn?
Oh, yeah. We watched last night. There's a Christmas horror movie called Something in the Barn. It stars Guilfoyle from Silicon Valley. It's actually it's set in Norway, and we thought it was in Norse. Norse is is Norse the language? of
Norwegian.
Norwegian, probably correct. Yeah, yeah, right. Sorry, my brain just couldn't get there.
I mean, Norse is
but
what the
it's not.
Vikings, who were also from New Zealand.
That's why, as soon as I said it, I was like, "That's not what it's called."
Yeah.
It did remind me of Norseman because everybody talks like this.
Accurate.
And it's about a barn elf,
Okay.
and it's a very, very silly but entertaining Christmas horror movie on Netflix about an American family who inherits a house in Norway, and there's a barn elf who
I would watch that.
murdered
Did your daughter
the
name
previous owner. What's that?
Did
Yeah,
your
I
daughter
know, right?
name it?
Nothing in the barn.
Yeah, can we watch that
Yeah.
movie where there's something in the barn? I think it's called There's Something in the Barn.
House
the
elves don't
barn
have
elf.
doors.
Oh,
in
right.
The barn. House elves
Yeah,
don't.
big elves
barn
don't have
elves don't
doors. That's
yeah.
the name of my new album.
Yeah, Something in the Barn. It's good.
I'm going to ask for some follow-up, Matt, from you. Because I found out just that we were wondering why Lacey Chabert has made
Yes.
so many Christmas movies. Right?
Yes.
So I looked into it, right?
Ooh.
Okay,
There's a
so for
reason?
starters, Hallmark. Yeah, here's the reason. Hallmark Christmas movies are $1 billion a year industry. Like,
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
I can see it.
yeah, like we think, oh, that's a dumb thing. No. There's people who just fucking love these movies.
Jenna and Jordan are literally obsessed with these movies.
Yeah,
So
and they're probably a little bit obsessed, ironically, but then also
it's the fun thing that
maybe
they do.
not.
Yeah.
But then there's people that are just like, no, these are my favorite movies, and I hang out all year to watch them.
Right.
And Lacey Chabert has become I was reading this review, and it's like, it started like any other Hallmark movie. Lacey Chabert woke up one morning. So it's well known that she's just the queen of them. So she just makes an absolute career out of just these.
Yeah, right.
But evidently this year, there are two Christmas movies, where the premise, just coincidentally, is that a snowman is brought to life.
Hot Frosty
he's
being
hot.
one of them.
So
I
that's
know
one
that
of them.
one.
And I was going to ask
Yeah.
if you had seen that.
I haven't seen Hot Frosty, but I know Jenna has. I can ask questions about it.
Frosty?
In fact, she did say we could watch that. It's pretty good. If
I was gonna
if
say,
I wanted to watch it, she would watch it again.
Yeah, so I think we need a review of that because
Hot Frosty.
He doesn't do anything for me.
No, I thought he looked a little goofy, but then again, what do I know about snowmen? Which snowmen are hot and which ones aren't? Yeah,
it's got Craig Robinson in it as well.
Who's that?
Oh, you know him. What was you know him from?
You know him. End of story.
No, you know him from...
Does he look like David Carradine?
You'd know him. He used to hang out at the Cambridge Park...
What's his name?
Fish and chip
Craig
shop.
Robinson.
Craig
Once you see him, you will know him.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Killing
right.
It, Hot Top Time Machine.
Yeah, I know him.
He's a comedian.
He's Pineapple Express.
Yep. Oh, okay. Right.
That guy.
I know him. He's in it. Right, okay.
All right, I'll report back. What was the other one? The other...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to look it up now. I
snowman.
didn't write it down. Yeah,
no worries. No, that's all right.
No.
They've probably watched it.
You can watch both of them.
Sure.
Oh, no, it's Frosty the Snowman's coming up. I'm going to have to write Hot Snowman comes to mind. Yeah, so Hot Frosty and...
That's how you found him in the first place, I assume.
Yeah. I say Hot Frosty comes up. It's spam, so I can't even... But I did see it's not even the only one.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we want a review of Hot Frosty, so...
Yeah, we definitely want a review of Hot Frosty. Sorry,
right.
That's the gist of what I'm trying to get at here.
We should probably head over to the after party pretty soon. But before we do, I will briefly mention, just because Luke asked, and I want to leave the listeners hanging, asked if anyone played The Thing Remastered. I didn't play it. I just saw that it was out. So I put the article in.
So, I saw it as well, and I've never played it. And
I've never played it either.
It's remastered. I still don't know what it is. Like, how is that a game? I want it though.
I watched the trailer. It looks like a Resident Evil kind of thing. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly what the gameplay's like. It was reminiscent of Resident Evil. It's remastered, but it still looks, of its age.
Yeah.
Of its age, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It probably is good. But anyway, they just mysteriously released it the other day. Like, it was mentioned months and months ago. Nothing.
Now it's just out.
Whoop, oh, by the way, here it is. The way that Luke likes games to be
yes.
released.
Should be teasing us for months, and then just
mind you, this game is 20 years old, so it's not like
Yeah, it's just a remaster. And again, remaster, not remake. It's they just made it run on modern stuff.
Yeah, I prefer remakes now over remaster because they look a lot better.
It looks like, I was going to say, like what you probably remember it if you played it.
Yeah.
Probably not even, because you probably thought it looked better than this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I will play it. I just haven't yet.
Well, look, we've still got a ton of really interesting stuff to talk about, so that'll just have to go to the after party.
I guess so.
Listeners,
how will they find that? How are they going to get it?
Just look at the bullet casings.
Multiple.
Yeah, we've found. We're
Nerdgasm.com.
gonna find the biggest podcaster in the world, shoot him, and
we just
put
take
our
over?
URL.
Don't threaten Joe Rogan on our show, please. That's not going to go well. You saw what happened when we were making fun of Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't go well. Now I know what the cover of this, the thumbnail of this episode is going to be.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I thought I was going to be talking about Wicked in this, and I've already made a thumbnail with the fucking witch on it, which I'm going to have to throw in the bin now, because I'm going to have to tell you that I saw Wicked in the...
we can try and sneak Wicked in right now.
We're at an hour and 10 already.
Fine, you don't get to hear Wicked, and your thumbnail's gone. But if you go to patreon.com/multiple-nerdgasm, you can continue to hear us listening for a little bit longer if you give us a list of $5 a month to get the after party. $1 a month will give you the episodes a little bit earlier. And
True.
Give me $100 and there's a special surprise for you.
It's a crypto coin.
It's a crypto coin.
The surprise is it's a scam.
It's Coingasm.
We're going to rug pull you.
Off.
Yeah. Okay.